We all know that Starlink is one of SpaceX's and Elon Musk's most valuable and treasured programs, with the goal of providing super fast satellite network service to you guys. Starlink is advancing every day. So what happened to Starlink now? Do you guys want to know that? Alright, let's go. Hey folks, hope y'all are doing good. Welcome to Tech United, a place where we bring tech and people closer together. Are you excited enough? What are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell to get the latest news and updates on Tesla, Apple, SpaceX, and more. Yes, SpaceX launched 52 broadband satellites, Starlink, into orbit last week from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. The launch came only hours after NASA's Crew 5 mission sent 4 astronauts to the International Space Station. Anyways, let's look more into it. The Starlink satellites were lifted atop a Falcon 9 rocket, which is basically SpaceX's most vastly used rocket that brings satellites, Dragon cargo spacecraft, and Crew Dragon spacecraft to orbit. Among its wide range of applications, SpaceX uses its Falcon 9 to deliver its Dragon spacecraft to the International Space Station on a regular basis. The Dragon was the first private spaceship to travel there in October 2012, and it's already completed more than 25 cargo flights. Since 2020, SpaceX has also used Falcon 9 for crewed trips to the International Space Station on behalf of NASA and their other clients. Anyways, coming back to our topic, the Falcon 9's first stage returned to Earth and made a precise landing on the SpaceX drone ship named, of course, I Still Love You, which was stationed in the Pacific Ocean, 8.5 minutes after launch. According to a SpaceX mission description, this was the 5th liftoff and landing for this specific launcher. The rocket previously assisted in the launch of the U.S. National Reconnaissance Office's NROL-85 and NROL-87 missions, the German government's 01 radar satellite, and another Starlink batch. While the Falcon 9 first stage landed, the upper stage proceeded to rocket its way into orbit. SpaceX reported via Twitter on Wednesday evening that the 52 Starlink satellites were deployed as planned around 62 minutes after liftoff. Starlink is a satellite internet constellation that provides satellite internet access to most internet users down on Earth. The constellation currently comprises over 1,600 satellites in mid-2021. It will ultimately contain several thousand of mass-produced minor satellites in the lower Earth orbit, which communicate with established ground transceivers. While the technical chance of satellite internet service encloses most of the global population, basic service can be provided only in countries that have permitted SpaceX to provide service within any particular federal jurisdiction. SpaceX has now launched over 3,400 Starlink satellites and expects to launch many more. The company has permission to launch 12,000 spacecraft and has filed for permission to launch up to 30,000 more. This evening's launch was SpaceX's 45th of 2022 and the second of the day, after NASA's Crew 5 manned mission, which launched at noon from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Alright, now that's a lot of ships, right? Now, with all of these satellites up there, do you think there's any problem? Well, some of you guys might have got it. So aside from the speed and smoothness of our phones and computers, the quality of one of humanity's greatest and oldest assets, the night sky, comes at a heavy cost. Not only are these swarms of satellites an unprecedented source of light pollution for skywatchers and amateur astronomers, but they also offer a new threat to ground-based astronomy. SpaceX's Starlink satellites, which are now the single largest source of both functioning satellites and this new type of space pollution, have wreaked havoc on thousands of astronomers across the world. Starlink, on the other hand, is actually photobombing the night sky. According to studies, as the number of satellites circling the Earth increases, streaks of reflected sunlight left by fast-moving objects distort astronomical images. The effects of Starlink satellites were explored using over 30,000 pictures obtained by Palomar Observatory in Southern California. Between November 2019 and September 2021, they observed a 35-fold increase in the number of infected photographs. The streaks may not be enough to threaten the photograph's scientific validity, according to the research. They may, however, impede efforts to discover potentially hazardous asteroids. And the planetary defense element is definitely broken here. Still don't believe us? Yes, while Elon Musk is busy improving and expanding his satellite constellation, things have gotten a little tangled up in the skies. In addition, NASA has warned SpaceX that they may harm the International Space Station by interfering with their efforts to identify deadly asteroids. and scientific laws, modern astronomy is nearing a tipping point. Furthermore, guess what? The Federal Communications Commission has cleared the launch of 12,000 Starlink satellites as part of a global broadband internet access strategy, including rural areas. Alright, now, those are the challenges forced by these satellites. What do you guys think about what will happen next? Any ideas on what Musk is planning to do with his satellites? Do let us know in the comments section below. That's about it for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content just like this one. And while you're at it, turn on post notifications so that you never miss out on any of our future uploads. Drop a like for the video if you guys loved it. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll meet again at the next one.